Sometimes a picture can say 1,000 words, and Manchester United are FA Cup champions, and they did it with the kids. Garnacho and Mainoo were the superstars today. And to be honest, Garnacho was brilliant. It was between Mainoo and Bruno for man of the match for me. But Kobbie Mainoo at 19 years of age was putting in man of the match performances versus Liverpool, man of the match performances versus Manchester City. Some people say he's not ready. And we're going to break down Kobbie Mainoo's performance here and what a special player he is and how Pep is speechless at how good Kobbie Mainoo is here. And one thing that Kobbie Mainoo has provided Man United is a passing option in tight areas. Sometimes Man United don't have a midfielder that wants to get a lot of the ball. And when Man United have struggled in build-up. And you see here, Manchester United got the ball, City are pressing. Kobbie Mainoo is more than happy and comfortable to receive the ball in this sort of corner of the pitch when he's got two Man City players around him. By the time he gets the ball, three, and then you can turn and play it out centrally without giving it away. Like, that's one asset of why Kobbie Mainoo has been so important, because Man United have lacked a profile in midfielder that's comfortable in the ball, that can pick up the ball with his back to goal scan and play out with ease. He's completely press resistant. His retention, his press resistance, his ability to break line, progress play and keep the ball is so key in modern football. And he is doing this against Manchester City. He's done it against Liverpool and he's doing it against Manchester City. He was class for England. If Southgate picks Gallagher over him, I don't know what he's on about. He can kind of do it all. And when you look at ball retention, it's so important, especially when you're playing Manchester City. Manchester United had 26% possession to their 74% possession, I believe. You're not going to have much of the ball. So when you've got the ball, you've got to do the most out of it. You can't just keep passing it backwards. You've got to get the ball, keep it, play it forward. And this is what he did. He got the ball, he kept it, and he would play the ball forward. He was always looking for the forward pass. Get the ball, scan, play. Get the ball, scan, play. Pass, move. As soon as he passes the ball, he makes a run off the ball. And we can't completely break down everything Kobbie did off the ball because this video would be so long. But we're looking at what he did on the ball. But we only had 24% possession. What he did off the ball, positional awareness, clearing up, box defending was incredible today. 19 years of age. And you look at it here, always providing a passing option, always ready to receive the ball, be the guy that when the defenders have the ball, they can break the lines and he can be the first receiver and he can get in between the sort of City's lines, receive the ball and break the lines further up and progress play. And that's what he did. He ran, he found space in between City's line, he got the ball and he scanned, he played forward. And that is what helped Man United start moves. Manchester United beat Manchester City because they were counter-attacking. They were hitting City on the transition, but to do that, they got to move the ball quickly. Mainoo receives the ball between the lines, draws City players towards him. Mainoo just turns out past the City press easily, breaks more lines. Man United can move the ball quicker. There's more space because City aren't as compact and the opportunities can start. And a lot of it came from Mainoo's pure ability to progress play. And as I said, first receiver that can just get the ball between City's lines. Onana has the ball here. Mainoo's more than happy to receive the ball between the City line, 4 players behind him, around him, and just play the ball out, pass it forward. Gets the ball here, literally passes it forward into Bruno here, as you can see. And it wasn't just what he did in possession. As I said, out of possession, City put a cross. Mainoo's there to clear it. And then as soon as Mainoo clears the ball, he's making a run. So Bruno's got the ball. Oh, look, let's transition. Let's start a counter-attack opportunity. Let's move the ball quickly. Bruno then plays it to Mainoo. Mainoo gets the ball, then plays it to Rashford. Then makes a darting run forward, giving Man United that pass and move option. Mainoo can break the lines with his passes. Mainoo can dribble and progress play. Mainoo can get between the City lines and progress the ball. And Mainoo can do quick 1-2s to help Man United get the ball from defence to attack, which is something that we've lacked this season. And against Manchester City, it's always going to be difficult because they're very good out of position. But someone that was even better than Manchester City out of position again was Mainoo. This is Mainoo out of position for the goal. Man United have the ball here. Bruno does wonderful work. You know, the turn of, the look over the shoulder just to see Mainoo and execute that ball quickly. Couldn't have hit that ball better, and Bruno's got to get a lot of credit for that. Mainoo's run, brilliant. And the composure for Mainoo to put that back in the back of the net, which was the winning goal in the end because City did score one through Doku. Composure. And if you look at Kobbie Mainoo, again, great on the ball, but off the ball. He was winning these loose balls here. He was giving everything. The amount of ground him and Amrabat covered, and Amrabat had a really good game, and I think they worked really well together. The amount of ground he covered, the amount of balls he was picking up, and he just gets the ball and he just plays it forward. Every time he got the ball, he was like, bosh. This pass could have resulted in a goal. I think Bruno should have played it into McTominay instead of Rashford when he got the ball here. But this was just a brilliant ball here where he plays Bruno basically through, and then Bruno has the ball. He's got an option to McTominay and Rashford. He plays it to Rashford, just doesn't quite come off. But it was brilliant from Bruno. It was brilliant from Mainoo. And brilliant what I've noticed is Bruno and Mainoo are really linking up well. They're really understanding each other. And I think the most important thing Man United can do in the summer is find a player that's like Fofana. I think Fofana of Monaco is purportedly 25 million because he's got 1 year left on his contract. But have Fofana with Mainoo and Bruno. I think that midfield would be so good. I'm not 100% convinced on Amadou Onana. Fofana, Mainoo, Bruno. Because with Mainoo, he can do everything. But he just needs maybe a physical player next to him that can cover a lot of ground so he can get further up and impact the game, which Amrabat allowed him to do. Because Mainoo can dribble, he can pass, he can move, and he can do more. I mean, he was doing quick 1-2s here with Rashford dribbling up the pitch, but it was his passing. Gets the ball here, instantly playing it into Garnacho that's through, but Kyle Walker does well to recover. Getting the ball from like the box and playing it forward. Again, here, he intercepts the ball at our box. He dribbles to almost the halfway line, then plays it forward into Højlund, and this is the position he puts Højlund in. It was class. His ability to get the ball from our box into the opposition's half when we've not got much possession, when that is our game plan, he executed it perfectly. And of course, Manchester City had most of the ball and Mainoo had to defend it. I can't really show you every aspect of defending Mainoo did, but his positional awareness, his interceptions, his box defending, he was there. He was defensively marking City players out of the game. Him and Amrabat kept De Bruyne so quiet that Pep subbed him off. And Mainoo was there with his box defending, boshed it out with a clearance. And I don't know if it's intentional, but he cleared it so well that this was the last minute of the game. He played Højlund in here, and Højlund did so well to play off the players, free kick, then the ref blows the final whistle. And this was brilliant. And I will say this again. Kobbie Mainoo is a big game player who's made for the big stage. A goal in the cup final versus Manchester City. A goal versus Liverpool, a 97th minute solo winner versus Wolves, a goal in a must-win game versus Newcastle, which we thought could potentially change our chance of European football. Some people are saying, Kobbie Mainoo isn't ready for the big stage. Some people are saying that he's ready for the Euros. He's a top player. Ineos need to make sure they get Man United back on track. Ineos need to fix Manchester United because players like Kobbie Mainoo, Bruno Fernandes, they're destined for the best. They need to win Premier League titles. They need to win Champions League titles. Højlund and Garnacho probably have that in their locker as well. Martinez, Dalot probably have that in their locker. Mainoo's a special player. Protect him. Let me know your thoughts down below on the FA Cup final. Let me know if you want a video like of 5 things we learned from the FA Cup final or something on Højlund or Garnacho. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.